Hey guys, this is DJ Mays, and welcome to another episode of Arc here. And so I just wanted to say that our Mammoth Army is actually coming along pretty well. I think at this point we probably have about 17 or 18 mammoths, so we're going to need to keep the mammoth farm going. Hopefully the first attempt on the Master AI is going to go well. I still don't know how I'm going to get the right mammoth saddle for it. There's not really a mission that I can farm for it here that I know of, or how to get a blueprint very easily, so we'll figure that out in due time. But I did want to say that just Justino Bieber, he was absent from the last mission because I didn't know where he was, and I didn't have the heart to tell you yet because I thought, actually, well, I didn't have the heart to tell you because I didn't think he was yet dead, and he wasn't, so I was right. But I thought I had left him somewhere in the volcano biome, but actually he was just still alive, but he was somewhere randomly in the ocean biome. I don't exactly know how that happened. But long story long, I did find Justino Bieber. I'm not going to take him here in this mission today because this is going to be the sub-boss, Moeder. This guy would probably die. This is why I have the what I call essentially potions. You can call them medical brews. I did get the industrial cooker. This is one of my favorite items. I don't know what it is about farming, but it just somehow, like, I love it. It pacifies me. It just feels nice. I was never a big fan of Farmville or anything like that, but in Ark it just makes sense to me. And the shitbugs are here to spread their shit all over the place, and it's great. And wait, okay, so I am thirsty. Maybe I should just drink from this tap. Did that work? Please. How am I not getting water? Okay, now I got it. I was just missing. Also, please note that whenever you do get a shitbug, they are going to try to escape immediately. Literally, this is not just random pathing AI. Whenever you open up any door, they will start walking towards it and try to escape. So they don't like captivity. I feed them well, I take care of them, so I don't understand why they don't like it. I mean, they are good musicians, and maybe it's just they're trying to go on tour, but it's COVID, and so I also don't know how to feel about that. But I did make an industrial grill here, so most basically we have everything that you would expect a modern day base to have, right? And so we're in a decent spot here. I don't have tech yet because in order to get tech you need to do the master controller, and that is one of the hardest bosses in the game. I think it's possible for me to do it without going on any other map. I don't know if that's exactly true. Perhaps the only thing that might be an issue, and I don't know if this is for sure, if you can only use the tech rifle on the master controller. I don't know if that's true. I don't believe so, but I'm also not entirely sure. If that is true, then I will have to go on the island or something and get a generator and make the rifle. But we are going to do motor today, and another thing that I got was I actually scoured the seas and found a Tusoteuthis, which is essentially a giant squid. Oh, it's already on me. And I found a 150. Seriously. So I've been getting very lucky. I found a 145 Bassie around here. I found another 145 Bassie, and then I spent hours to find a high-level Tuso. There were a couple 15s, a couple 65s. I mean, there's only like 4 on the map. So I did destroy dinos a couple of times. But, like, where else am I going to go? I'm stuck on Genesis. So, in all fairness, though, I found the 150. And honestly, they are so easy to tame. I've tamed one before. All you really need is one turtle, and this only took one feed. Actually, 2 feeds of 50 black pearls. So it was actually super easy to tame this guy. I just needed to bring a turtle into its mouth, and then it was fine. So actually, what I'm gonna cryo this one. I'm gonna get on my I did name the squid Plankton because everyone names their squid Squidward from SpongeBob. But isn't it funny to name them Plankton because no one would ever expect it? And Plankton is something very small, right? You don't need me to explain the humor about that, but I thought that was pretty good, and so I stuck with that and I loved it. So my squid's name is Plankton. Now let's track this mission and go to Motor, one tough motor. which is there's a lot of puns in that name. One tough mother is a phrase, but motor is I think like mother in Dutch or something. And Tough Mudder is a race that is done. It's kind of like the Iron Man, but maybe less intense. So I've always respected this name because I like a good pun here and there. And so we're going to do this today. I think I have everything that I need. I did get the medical bruise because what happens is motors, babies do like to electrocute you when you're on your mount. And, you know, they might like it, and I want everyone to have fun, but I don't like it. And so I need to watch out for that. But we are going to go and do the gamma version of Motor. I suspect I could probably just do it. I mean, this 152, so I've leveled it quite a bit. It's got 100k HP, it's got like 900 damage. I mean, it's pretty strong. I don't think I need, and it does like 650 a hit per tentacle. So if it has, I don't know how many they have, maybe 6 tentacles, maybe 8 or something like that. But that's like, I don't know, 3,000 damage per hit, and I think the Gamma Motor has like 500k. We'll see exactly what it is. Just talking off memory here. So I think I should be able to do it with just the Tuso, but also this, this Bassi is pretty well leveled. I don't see it as being in danger, really. Maybe it'll have some of the pressure damage. Yeah, I can already feel it now, actually. It is taking some of the pressure damage. But if things start getting too hot and heavy in an uncomfortable way, I can always like bring this guy out and try to have it assist me. But I don't think I'm going to really have a lot of trouble. One thing that is awesome about Bassies is that they regain stam like champions, seriously. And yeah, it is taking damage, but look, how much damage has it really been taking? Not a ton. And I don't know if it's proportional to the depth, maybe it is. But usually Bassies can withstand the damage of the depth for as long as you need them to, in a way where it's not going to be completely detrimental or lethal to their health, but obviously it doesn't help. But it's got 50k HP, and so if I need to, keep working on it, I can. I did bring a scuba tank, so that will be helpful. I'm not going to need to bring it on all the time. One thing that I think is very helpful, especially in Genesis, so if you are doing these kinds of things, if you are doing prolonged, journeys under the water, look, you don't need to do the entire thing in a scuba tank. Just put it on for a few seconds, and then put on whatever else you're wearing. It's pretty good. It works pretty well. Now, that takes some work and effort, but it is one of the more efficient ways to do this. Okay, so let's start this. I'm actually going to, I'm pretty sure you can just like bring the tame out whenever you want. Oh, is that music? Do I hear music? No, I don't hear music. I just hear music all the time because I'm that kind of. Oh no, I do. I did hear something is attacking me. Okay, so I am actually not a touched person, so to speak. I have no special abilities, but I was being touched by this thing and another thing. I don't like this. Okay, but I am going to need to kill this ad. I mean, this is not totally unsuspected. Oh man, hopefully it's not making my squid bleed, but I think it is. In any case, why is this doing such little damage? Is it mate boosted or something? I don't exactly know. But yeah, I just there's another one. So I do need to clear this area out a little bit, and then I'll be able to start the mission. And pro tip, I don't know what it is on. Yeah, see, that's why I thought I was doing like less damage somehow, and I was. But anyway, I'm gonna put this one away. For now, I think this will be my backup. I don't suspect that I'll need it. I'll kind of start making that call maybe halfway through the fight. Let's see if this works. But I am going to get on Plankton here. Plankton is, I mean, pretty well leveled. So let's take a look at Plankton's stats before we go in. It doesn't have full health right now, but essentially it does. So the melee is quite, I mean, I think this is quite high. I mean, this was a wild 150. Wild caught Alaskan squid, And so, you know, I think we're doing pretty well. And I do have the potions, the medical brews. So I think I am in a good place right now. Hopefully, I just honestly, I'm more worried about my health, just like escaping me from these lightning orbs. You can attack them with your tentacles, though, so that's a nice thing about um, sort of there's a defense to that offense. And actually, it's mostly the electrocution if you get too close to them. I think the orbs attack you too. I'm not actually at this point. I'm not entirely confident that's true, but it probably is. In any case, like you do want to have. Long story long, you do want to make sure that you have the medical brews on you, because as you can see, see the electrocution does affect your health, and if you don't have medical brews, it's kind of problematic. So here we go. Here we're starting with Moeder. This is Gamma. So like I said, it's about 500k. I've got one tame on me, one very high level squid. It doesn't do a lot of damage to me. I do have not a prim saddle, but I have something. I've got like a blue saddle, so it's you know, it's not the worst, but it's also not the best. But this is pretty decent DPS on Moeder. This might take a couple of times to accomplish, but you can kind of do this one time. Actually, I think I probably will bring out my my Bassie, because I don't feel like I'm really at risk here, and I want to make sure I'm doing enough DPS. I mean, I am doing pretty decent damage to this thing right now, just on one tame. I was kind of curious to see if I would be able to do it. So I'm a little below par, I would say, on average of where I would like to be on Gamma. But then again, like I said, this is just one tame, is a high level tame, but we are probably going to be able to get it to maybe lower than 25%. Ideally, what you can do is beat Moeder within 3 times of it calling its you know, its family on you. And so we might actually be able to get close to that. I think it's going to be 4 times though. So I think I probably am going to bring out the Bastion when I get a moment of clarity and or peace. And I realize I am low in oxygen. I'm hoping to get Moeder into the yellow before it goes back down, before I need to put on my oxygen tank. I might just leave it on just for ease of function. So far I have about 10% left. It should be going underwater soon, so yeah, there we go. So all right, I'll put it on now. Maybe I actually will just like leave it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see if I can bring out the, I mean, maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't need to. Actually, you know what? I will. I don't. I am worried a bit about it taking too much damage. I would hate to lose that that Basilosaur, but I actually think it probably will be okay. I mean, I'm not taking that much damage from anything here. So, all right. After I get a couple of these guys, I'll try to find a spot to bring out that Bassie. And yeah, so you don't want to get too close to these eels. You also don't want to stay too far away. Welcome to Ark. They always have these very clever mechanics. And so, I'm surprised I didn't get electrically shocked there. But I should be able to kill these little babes. And all right, so Moeder is out now. So let me bring out the Bassie. Hopefully I can. Yeah, okay, the Bassie's already here. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, this is dangerous. It is equipped. Why can't I? I can't. Oh, I can't bring it out in the middle of the fight. Okay, well that's good. Huh? I swear I've been able to do that before. All right, well I can't. So it's just me and the squid right now. And this should be fine. Like this thing isn't really in any danger that I can tell. I don't even really need to avoid its mouth or anything. Oh, now it's taking a lot more damage, so that's good. So I probably will be able to get this thing to about half. I do think it will take about 4 turns for me to do this on Gamma, but this is just one singular tame right now that is attacking Moeder. and this is gamma. On alpha, honestly, you need like 6 squids of about this level to do it consistently. But this is one of the best ways to farm hexagons. I know I call them crystals sometimes, but to me they're kind of interchangeable. I know they're not actually, but to get hexagons. So this might be, yeah, I'm gonna get this guy at about halfway down, and my health is not halfway down, so that's at least a decent benchmark that I'm doing things in an okay manner. But using the squid here should be sufficient for me to be able to take this guy down. And that's kind of impressive. I mean, you just need one alpha tame really to take down Gamma Motor. It is a sub boss, but it is still, you know, quote, a boss. So it's also a girl boss. So I mean, when it's on alpha, I mean, it really is, holy crap, like, you don't want to mess with Motor. You will lose your entire army if you're not sufficiently prepared. Gamma is very different than the others. Okay, yeah, so we are more than halfway, which is good. So I'm feeling fairly good about this. Let's see, my health, I've only lost about 12,000, maybe 10,000 health, so we should be able to get this pretty comfortably. And I'm not going to go right into beta or anything. I didn't expect to, but I did expect that I would have a decent shot at this situation here. And so that's where we're at. That's what we're working on here. And as you can see, the timer, I mean, it's 53 minutes. That's plenty of time. And you can, like I said, attack those balls. Goodness gracious, you can attack those balls in any way that's effective, but the squid tentacles is certainly one way. And you don't want to get too close. Yeah, see, that's really the thing that hurts you the most, is if you get too close to the baby motors, is one way to. And I'm somehow a little bit stuck. Yeah, but and I think maybe an additional one spawns per sort of time frame. Oh, I am going to need to get my oxygen tank out. I might just keep it on for now, just in case I forget about it, and I am going to use another health potion just in case. Oh, I am very close to it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get shocked. No, I didn't get shocked, actually. Okay, not bad. Shocking, baby. All right, so let's get Motor back. How is Motor regaining health? I didn't even know that it did that in any capacity. But okay, so I am going back on Motor. It's going to take, I think, a couple more times for us to do this. But then we do get some techgrams from this. These are the easiest techgrams to get on Genesis. And Genesis is one of the hardest maps to get techgrams on, quite honestly. But it's because it makes sense. Like, if you started on the island, if you had, you know, other DLCs, you would think that Genesis is probably, like, it's leaving something to be desired for experienced players, and so they're keeping, I would imagine the devs are keeping those people in mind as well, and they have, and they are. That's why like, in order to get a tech replicator, oh my god, you need to beat the Master AI, which is the hardest, seriously, it is the hardest boss fight in this entire game I've ever experienced. And it took me a multiple tries to try to do it, especially solo, and I've seen people do it with tribes and they failed. I mean, now the game's been out for a year, so people have more of an idea of like what are the appropriate strategies. I found one that works for me, so I'm going to keep with that. That's why I'm bringing the mammoths and going to get the veggie cakes. But yeah, I mean, it is not an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination. This one is easier. I feel like it is more in line with some of the other maps, but it's also pretty cool. I mean, Motor is a pretty cool boss fight. I mean, this thing is pretty sweet, I will have to say. And so if I can get this close to 90k, then I think I should be able to get this down on the next round. I do have my scuba tank on, so I'm not really too worried about what's going to be happening between now and then. But if I can get this to 90, that would be absolutely perfect. I mean, I'm not too worried right now, but the lower I can get it, the better. Okay, there we go. So it got close. It got about 110, 100k. And yeah, but you do need a very high level. I mean, this is a 300 level Tuso at this point with not a Prim saddle. With the Prim saddle, I think it could still be done. It's not like I mean, the way that the armor works is very interesting in this game. Like, if you have 25 armor, I think it's probably linear to like the damage reduction. But if you have something that's 100 armor, I think that's going to be close to like 80% damage reduction. And so like when people have flak, that's worth worth an armor points like 2,000 or something. They're not getting that much more. There are severely diminishing returns on that armor. That doesn't mean that's a bad strategy. Maybe you're trying to optimize exactly for that as much as you can. But that's why saddles, I think, more importantly, that's why saddles work so well, is because if you can get a saddle that's like 100, I mean, you are taking, you know, 50 to 70% less damage than if you just had a prim saddle. And that's pretty significant, and that's why they matter so much. And I've never heard anyone explain it like that, but that's sort of how I've understood it, and it's essentially how the math works. So, all right, please tickle a little bit more. Okay, so we should be done after this one, and we'll get some tech grams. I don't know if I'll be able to make anything with it without having the tech replicator, so that's where I'm sort of on the fence of like, do I just go to the island or some other map and do something like, I mean, the brood mother, seriously, I can go and take like a few of my mammoths right now and do gamma brood. It's not that hard of a fight. I'll just have to get the artifacts, and that's actually harder, quite honestly. That's harder than the fight itself. But you only need to be like level 40 to do the gamma brood. Like, that's the minimum, I understand, but there's no way you can do this boss at level 40. I mean, maybe there is technically a way, but holy crap. No, not really a practical way. I mean, I don't even know what animals you can tame, yeah, I mean, you can't really tame many meaningful sea creatures by that level, and so there are no level restrictions here. Technically, you can do this in level 1, but like, you're just gonna die. So but this thing is almost done. We are, oh my god, so close. Please don't go underwater. Please just keep getting hit by my tentacles. I love you. These tentacles of love, I swear. Please just keep embracing them with your face. And that was oddly sexual, but that's okay. Just keep doing it. Yes, we got it, and I did get some tech grams. Okay, so I got the generator, the sensor, and the tech trough. Okay, so not bad. And there's nothing I can really do with this body aside from maybe like doing some taxidermy stuff. I don't know. It's not necessarily my favorite. Can I like harvest it somehow? Like, does it give prime meat or whatever? No, it doesn't. It doesn't really allow you to do anything. All right, so I'm gonna just stay on plankton here, and until I get done with Moeder. But guys, that was basically it. Did I get anything else? No, I didn't get any loot from that, but I did get the tech grams, and the Moeder fight is a fun fight. So, thank you guys so much for seeing this, and yeah, I mean, welcome to the next adventure. We are going to keep doing this until Genesis 2, so stay tuned. Adios. Guys, so apparently I don't get the items until afterwards, but I did get some stuff, including a glider suit. Hell yeah! I got some extinction stuff, or not extinction, aberration, including roll rat. I got another mining drill. I got another platform surface. I got some blueprints for the mining drill. Yo, this was a pretty good haul for just gamma Moeder. That's not that hard to do. Alright. We're out. We're done. Peace. Until the next adventure. Adios.